Hey everybody, it's Rob here with a quick update. The third class actually did tier 25 solo. So after the Barbarian, after the Sorcerer, we now have a clear with Rogue 25 solo by a Chinese player here. And we have the video and the planner and everything. Let's get into it. It's totally not what you expect, because we've been like under the impression that the Twisting Blade, like it was dominating the leaderboards. You can see here, like these guys are all playing Twisting Blade, and then out of the blue, this guy's coming and just clearing a 25 with a pen shot, rapid fire range rogue. And this is super cool to see, to finally have something else than the melee Twisting Blade rogue in the leaderboards. So I have the original video and the original planner link right below, but yeah, this is all in Chinese. So we also have an English version that we made it, and I'm also going to link below, where you can see all the English stuff here on the 4 builds. You can see the skill tree, you can see the final Paragon tree and everything. And yeah, here's the clear. Let's give it a watch. So right off the bat, he is doing, I think, one snapshot, which is the accelerating. So you have the accelerating, and you just equip a two-hander with accelerating, so you get another 25% attack speed. And I'm not sure why he's not snapshotting elements as well. It probably doesn't work as easy. He might do it actually, like he has elements on his two-hander. So those are the two switches he's doing, like element snapshot and accelerating snapshot basically. And apart from that, he has a pretty defensive setup, and look at that transmog, man. This guy has been shopping a little bit in the in-game shop. Beating the 25 like a boss, man, with a half-naked character. And yeah, many people down here in my stream were also saying something that his gear is broken, but no, this is just orange. His gear is orange, it's not broken. But yeah, obviously you have a decent map. It's not the best map, but you have the best mob type here, which is the spiders. And with the rapid fire rogue, it's doing like this crazy AoE damage. So look at this, like this is how the packs are melting. The game is also lagging like pretty bad. I don't think it's quite as bad as with the as with the ball lightning sword, but he's doing a lot of damage. And this skill, the pen shots, is like scaling with AoE. Like the more targets you have, the more damage it does basically. You can kind of see like he's like easily keeping up his time. He takes a bit of damage here and there, but overall he seems pretty fine. Like you see, the game is lagging like crazy. Like whenever he makes that pull similar to ball lightning sword, it just lags out the game. And he has to be very careful to not die, because on sword you at least have flame shield if it lags, but here on rogue you don't have anything. So you just gotta play around the lag. And he's actually fighting single pack elites. Which is, I mean, by single pack I mean elites always spawn in packs of 3, right? And that's like a single pack basically, like fighting like 3 elites at the same time, but that's one elite pack basically, because they always come in a pack of 3. So usually what I do on Barbs and on other clears that I've seen, where you pull like multiple packs of 3 elites together to have like 6 or 9 elites to fight at the same time. But maybe that's not a wise decision on rogue, because you might just die from that kind of stuff. You can see even there's a bunch of DR guys, he still manages to pull them all together. And here he actually fights a double pack. He has to kill the DR guys first, and you see his like crazy poison damage. He also has the pixel pull with the what is it, like the trap, the ultimate trap. It's working very well for him. Like, excuse me, like I have not really like played like crazy amounts of hours on rogue. I'm just doing the best I can to update you here. Like I wish there was more time in the day so I could play every class. But yeah, it's death trap. Thank you, chat. Yeah, this guy, man, he's like easily doubling the timer on a 25, man. But that's pretty insane. I think he does have a level 200 TOB. We'll probably see it at the end of the video. And you can see here, big pull that he's making. Blowing up all the packs at the same time. And you can see like the half of the packs are like basically instantly dead. And the other half are like slowly bleeding down. That's pretty crazy. Like he does like full usage of the poison imbuement double dipping, and obviously he has the broken combo point Talbot's Will Condemnation Dagger combination. So he's doing like double snapshots plus broken combo points plus double dip poisoning. And he's lagging the game a little bit. But it's looking pretty good still. Like the trash just dies pretty frequently. at start. So yeah, he just keeps on making those big pulls, and it goes pretty well. He doesn't really like seem close to dying a lot. Like sometimes he takes like a big hit, but he has a lot of recovery. You see his life going up like pretty crazy again whenever he takes damage. I'm just most interested in the Bloodseeker fight from here on out, because I remember like rogues were fighting the Bloodseekers like one by one because of viability issues. But yeah, the Death Trap here with the, do you see that pixel pull? Like he just like pulls them all together and gets some incredible benefit out of the AoE scaling that he has. No, he's not doing less damage. His items are almost broken, but they are not broken. Like this is orange. Like you only deal less damage when this icon here turns red. This, well, at least to my knowledge, has nothing to do with the clear. Okay, so you see he has 4 minutes and 30 seconds, 4.5 minutes for the Bloodseekers, and he actually is trying to split them. This is just crazy. He does item switch to a bit more defense on the Bloodseekers. Wait, he's switching so many things. It's crazy. You see, he's taking the item switch into the next level. So he's taking in, this is inner calm, standstill. And that's the imbuements, more toughness. Ah, dude. See, phew. Like this is like what the Sorks are doing. Like he's completely respecking. Look, like this guy, man, he's a Giga Chat, man. He's just completely respecking from pen shot to rapid fire to kill the boss. Yo. So he's playing a completely different build on the boss than he does in the run. Yo. Man, I thought the Sorks are bad, but this guy's basically playing 2 builds in the same run. Rapid fire, no, pen shot, crazy AoE to kill the run, and then rapid fire for single targets. Dude, that's just crazy to me that this is worth it. But like, he spent like almost a minute respec. Maybe let's say like 40 seconds respecking. And now he's like fighting them 1 versus 1, dude. And he's doing insane damage. Like he killed that guy in like 20 seconds. It's nuts. So he just pulls them 1 by 1. I can't imagine like the damage is that crazy. Like he did not do a Paragon respec. Yeah, he switched some skill points. But that's it. Look at his damage. Like he's gonna kill this guy. It's gonna be like half a minute per, a bit more like than half a minute per seeker. His DPS is insane. Crazy single target. Okay, it's more like a minute against this Druid. Maybe Druid is bad with the shield. And then still a minute for the Barbarian, dude. Rogue versus Barb. But yeah, guys, and again, this is gonna keep getting crazy. It's gonna go more and more out of hand with this like respecking, snapshotting, item switching, skill switching, Paragon switching. It's just still mind-blowing to me that like they have not locked the skills, the equipment, the Paragon after what happened in D3 with Greater Rifts, because this problem, exactly this problem, was in D3. And they fixed it at some point. But like, how did they not turn this advice like from Diablo 3 into Diablo 4, man? Like it seems like we're like starting back at square one. Like we're having all these switches, and leaderboards, guys, are coming in 3 weeks. That's when we have leaderboards. And you know what people will do on the leaderboards? If they don't lock this stuff, they will switch their build mid-run, like all that kind of crazy stuff. They will do snapshots, they'll do everything. And just like, this needs to come from Blizzard. They need to, like, in my opinion at least, it's not healthy for the game. Like switching all this stuff feels like a chore, and you can't compete unless you're doing it. And that's a stupid thing, because it's not fun for the player. It's not fun even for the people that push this high. It's just a stupid mechanic that should be changed, in my opinion. Like they should just lock it the way they locked it in D3. I really all of this is coming at some point, because like you see here, like he's playing completely different build on the bosses because he needs to be single target focused. But still, very impressive run. There he is, End to Suffering, T25 solo done on Rogue, with 2 different builds in the same run. It's crazy. So much work. So what level is his TOB? Okay, his TOB is level 200. So max level TOB. But he did it, boys. And that's the setup here. Harlequin's Crest, Umbrols, Frostburn, Tarbo's Will, Quickening Fog, Elements, Accelerating, Condemnation, Tarbo's Will, Combo Point Bug with the Combo Point Specialization. And yeah, he's playing Penetrating Shot and Rapid Fire. He's doing a lot of switches. For the switches, he has a lot of like text exactly what he's switching here. You can go on this. I'm gonna put this in the description again and like translate this because he's like switching a lot and he has all the updates here as well. And then Disobedience, Bursting Venoms, and Trick Shot with Undying, Flowing Veins, Ravenous, Metamorphosis, Hectric. Skill tree looks like this. Again, he will like respec. You can see it in the video, like what exactly he's respecing. It gets kind of crazy how many respecs these guys are doing. It's gonna be like, I'm just very fascinated that it works like this in the Paragon board here. Again, the link is gonna be in the description. But yeah, there might be some things lost in translation, obviously. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty solid and like full focus on this like combo point bug that's allowing the rogues to actually be very, very competitive here. I did not expect. I was like, my money was on Druid, but on like Druid, the highest guy here. I mean, we're only like really looking at the solo clears at the moment. The highest solo clear is still a 24 from a Chinese Druid, and now we have a Chinese rogue here on rank 1, 25. Actually, first after Barb, after Sork, now the rogue, 3rd class. I still think the Shred Druid is going to perform better. It's going to outperform the rogue. And yeah, Necromancer, nowhere to be seen, like still with a 20 clear. I think Necro is the only class that's not going to clear 25. I'm pretty sure Necro is going to clear 24. And Druid, it's only a matter of time before there's the 25 clear. So yeah, there is definitely some balancing issues. Like I think the Necromancer needs like quite the buff. Or we'll see if Blizzard decides to nerf things. I don't know yet. But yeah, boys, hope you enjoyed this overview. I'm going to have all the planners below. Big shout out here to... I can't pronounce his name, but to this guy. Again, here's the OG planner. It's cool to see all this innovation and stuff. I just really wish they would stop with all this like mid-run complete build switches. You know, like that he's not playing like 5 different key passives like the Sork is all, man. But he, again, playing a completely different build on the boss than he's playing in the run. It's certainly out of the box thinking. And it's cool to see once, but in practice, I think this is kind of stupid and this should be fixed. I really hope we're gonna get this changed before the leaderboards come here on January 23rd. 3 weeks from now, boys. Take care. GG. See you soon. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.